Hey, everybody. Welcome to today, which is day 4. Well, we're rounding out the week, our first week of our 10-day water challenge. I'm Maggie, UMD, functional and holistic medicine physician, and the creator of the Transform Protocol and the program Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally. Today we are on towards wrapping up towards the Thursday. We're at day 4 of the 10-day water challenge. And all of you that are streaming in right now, that are coming in, if you can comment in the comments section below, what day of the challenge are you in? And what are some of the ones you're noticing? Comment in the comments section below. That would be amazing. And just so you guys know, we have several drawings. We have a training and several live drawings today. So this is huge. I'll be streaming in. I'd love, if you're the winner, I would love if you could comment live in the chat. That would be great when I announce who the winner is. So as you guys are rolling in, tell me some of the wins you've been experiencing in the water challenge. That'll be great. Thank you. I see Margaret's joining us, one of our alumni. Thanks, Margaret. Margaret's sleeping better. I love that. So I just want to do some shout outs. Now, those of you, here's how you enter for today's first drawing. All of you that updated your original I'm in post in the comment section, you updated what were some of your wins or notices, you were entered into this drawing. And what are we drawing for? We're going to be drawing for a Pro Collagen WB, our best-selling collagen powder that you will find out on Monday how I use it all the time. It's one of the things I put in my water every morning. So 1 scoop of Pro Collagen WB is a great way to start with not just water, but protein in the morning. So we are actually going to be drawing a Pro Collagen WB. Those of you that have already updated your post with a comment on the comment section on what your notices or win is, great, you're already entered. Keep doing that every single day because there's going to be Easter eggs and drawings throughout the entire water challenge. If you have done that, the other way that you can also enter to win is we're going to have a second drawing today. But second drawing today is everybody who's commenting under this video with their wins and notices, you're automatically going to be entered to win. You will see what I'm going to be teaching on today. But it's hot. Today, we're going to be teaching on everything hot that counts as water. So stay tuned. We're going to be going into this live training. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do some shout outs. Ashley W. updated her post. She has pots and hashis. And she says, update, I'm on day 3. My win is my mouth isn't as dry and I'm feeling less groggy. Awesome win for pots, by the way. Yes, water is super helpful for pots. So is blood sugar, by the way, everybody. Number 2, Danny W. with dyshydrotic eczema, lichen sclerosis, Raynaud's, and hair loss says, I'm noticing a lot more energy and have had a significant drop in cravings for caffeinated beverages. I'm just now drinking 1 cup of green tea in the morning. Some people are asking, is green tea okay? You will find out when I do this training next. She's also noticed a lot more energy, natural energy. For example, my daily exercise, I'm not wiped out. This is just what? This is like day 2 or 3 for Danny. Congratulations, Danny. Ava M says, on a daily basis, I consider myself pretty good at getting my water in. It's not until I joined this challenge that I realize how little water I consume. That's a huge aha, Ava. Congratulations. How many of you in chat didn't realize how little water you actually drank? It was nowhere near enough. How many of you were shocked? Type in the chat right now. And as you type in the chat, you're entering into a drawing for today. That's going to happen at the end of this training, by the way. But Ava, who's been dealing with hypothyroid, chronic pain, hypertension, and anxiety, says on day 3, I'm feeling more energy and emotionally lighter. I love that, Ava. Congratulations. Diana G with Sjogren's and lupus says, day 4, way less fatigue, not hitting the wall where I have to take a nap. That's huge. Lori C says, day 3, I've been drinking a lot of water, about 86 ounces a day, and I found that I'm not craving the second cup of coffee in the afternoon. My throat has not been feeling dry in the evening, and I have not been waking up with dry eyes. It's definitely helping with regularity too. I love that. And Lori C says she's been suffering with endometriosis, Hashis, Raynaud's, pre-diabetes. How many of you are in that category? Lori, that's almost every diagnosis I had. So you and me are like twinsies, Lori. Awesome. Teresa R says day 4, definitely less stiffness. Woo, woo, woo. Tony Q says day 3, My vision is getting less distorted at times. My throat hoarseness and agitation has decreased to where it's not a problem. Less toe numbness and tingling. That's neuropathy. So this is helping Tony's neuropathy. That's amazing. Jill L, under her post, says she has a suspected PSA diagnosis. She said third day and last night, instead of getting up 3 to 4 times, I only got up twice. And I got up this morning with much less pain in my legs and knees. I'm going to ask alumni out there, who knew or who would suspect that drinking adequate amount of water is going to cause less pain? And I'm not making this stuff up. Those of you who are in the challenge who's experiencing less pain, type it in the chat. Alumni who's already done this challenge, share your experience with people in the chat. That would be awesome. All right. Leanne C says, when making it through the week and not turning to my vice, Coke Zero. I love that. But I'm doing this by checking all my boxes daily. So if you guys want help with actually monitoring how much water you're drinking, Steen's Manuka Honey actually created a water diary that's posted in the group right now in the under the announcements. If you go and press download on the guide and write done under that post, you can download the guide, but we're also going to be giving away a Steen's Manuka Honey. And we'll talk about how you use Manuka Honey as well. So go to that post, find the post where you can download the guide, where you can check all the boxes for all the water that you drink. It's the water diary that Steen's Manuka Honey created for us just for this challenge. It was a surprise that was emailed to us this morning. Thank you, Steen's Manuka Honey. Keely H says, I slept better on night 1. And she's a teacher. And she said, day 4, still sleeping better. 4 days make it a winner chicken dinner. Thank you, Keely. I love that. Susan W. with lichen planus and uveitis says, my wins? How about drinking a gallon of water a day for 3 days, or dropping 4 pounds, or feeling less joint pain, or pooping more easily? Susan, I can't make this shit up. Congratulations. Deepa R says, day 3, 50 ounces in this morning. I can't even finish my breakfast. I woke up this morning with energy. Wait, what? Last night I wasn't even at all hungry for dinner. Less hunger, everybody. Debbie W says, I have more energy than I have in forever. Lori M, one of our alumni, says day 3, noticing more BM regularity. I love this shit. Claudia W says, I'm already feeling water's making a big difference in how I feel. 60 ounces so far. I don't have a diagnosis. How many of you don't have a diagnosis but have tons of autoimmune symptoms? She has brain fog, missing energy, depression, and anxiety, and she's already down 60 ounces on her first morning. I love that. Congratulations, Claudia. Joni, who is an alumni, says, I've been drinking my water since mid-June. Remarkable difference with Harashi's. I love that. Stephanie W says, day 4, I have had energy today to take a walk and do stretching routine. Katie B says, day 4 win, no more morning back pain. I cannot make this up. Congratulations. Kathy R says, day 4, each day seems more energy and a little less foggy. Brain fog. How many are getting improvement in brain fog, right? Lindsay M, who's an alumni in the program, says day 4, noticing thirst. This is really good to refocus. And a lot of our alumni who's done this water challenge are jumping back in and reminding themselves of what these notices are. Paula R, another alumni, says day 2, I got off track a bit with my water consumption, so I welcome the opportunity to refocus, drinking enough. I don't have a dry mouth when I woke up this morning. I didn't have a dry mouth when I woke up this morning. Congratulations to Paula. Philip H. It's raining men, guys. Team Raining Men, by the way. Team Raining Men, Philip says, I'm on day 4 and I'm feeling better. My celiac is better. I'm not waking up at night. I lost, as of this morning, 4 pounds. 4 pounds, just 4. I love that. Congratulations, Team Raining Men and Philip H. This is incredible. I mean, how many of you have not jumped into the water challenge? If you haven't, click the freaking link above and below this video or below this video and join the 10-day water challenge, because the wins are pouring in. I can go on and on because I literally have 16 pages of wins right now, and I won't, I guess, bore you with all these tremendous wins. What I would like to do is I would like to do a drawing, which is everybody that submitted, commented in the last 3 days under their own post with their win. We're going to be drawing for Pro Collagen WB right now. And I'm going to have Stacia right now. She's assisting us, and she's going to be running all these names into a random generator. And she's going to be typing in the name of the winner for our Pro Collagen WB for those of you who have posted your wins and notices under your I'm in post. And if you haven't done that, can you go please do it? And make sure you update it every single day. All right. Now, as she's drawing this name, I am anxiously awaiting it. Who do we have? Who do we have? Wow. Lots of comments here. Lake Show on YouTube says, improvement in brain fog with this water challenge. Woo, woo, woo. Amy B says, day 4, skin way less dry and wrinkled, maybe even less joint pain. Ooh, Zinfandel said something. I like the wine name Zinfandel. Zinfandel says, day 4, more energy. Just download the water diary. You rock, because when you download the Steen's Manuka Honey water diary, you're going to be entered in a drawing for Steen's Manuka Honey, actually. Love it. We're going to talk about in this training today how to use it as well. So awesome. The winner is Lori C is the winner of our Collagen WB. And you can see her name in chat, Lori C. Check your message or message request. A member of our team will be contacting you. You're the winner of our Pro Collagen WB. For those of you who are wondering why Pro Collagen WB, make sure you download the our 10-day water challenge guide. When you register, you'll download the guide. In it, there's a whole educational article and scientific-based research on why Pro Collagen WB is the first thing I add to my water in the morning. So it's great to add protein. Congratulations to Lori C. That's the winner of our first drawing. Now, for the winner of our second drawing, the second drawing we're going to be doing after we watch this training on everything hot. And while we're going through this training on everything hot, keep commenting in chat with all your wins and notices during this water challenge. Every person who types in here, you have one entry into winning something that I'm going to be teaching on in this training today. So hang on to your hats. Someone said add to Fat Bombs. Congratulations to Lori. Oh, you guys are so awesome. And by the way, you guys are playing full out. I love the teams. Hashtag pick your team. You can pick the color of team. There's team of every color. Like they're team purple, your posts are going nuts. People are tagging their posts with team purple like crazy. Team green, lagging a little behind. So is team red. So is team blue. So whatever color your water bottle is, team that is what you are. I have even team steel for your stainless steel people. And those of you with giant gallon-sized jugs, you're the team giant jug. And then there was somebody with a sticker on their water bottle for, my favorite, Baby Yoda. There's Team Baby Yoda as well. I know there's only a few of us, but we are precious and we're smart and we don't need a lot of numbers and we could still win this challenge. Anyway, just for shits and giggles, go ahead and put what team you're on. I love that. Stacia, you put Team Pink. I love it. I'm actually Team Blue. Myself, Team Blue for water, Team Blue for all the colors here. All right, everybody who's watching, we're going to go ahead and we're going to be watching a training about everything that's hot. And somewhere in this training, I am going to be giving away, I'm going to be naming the item that items we're going to be giving away. You might want to guess what it is as we're watching this video. Comment in chat, okay? Ooh, Team Blue. I love that, Robbie. Team Giant Jug, Denise. I love that. Team Purple. You guys are like slaying this Team Purple. All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and start this training. Let's do that right now. Let's watch everything that's hot. Comment. And at the end of this training, I'm going to be drawing for who's the winner of this mystery prize. So stay tuned, everybody, and keep commenting. Get an idea though, how many of you have been in the water challenge and are already seeing big wins? I mean, if you already have a win from doing the water challenge just the last 2-3 days, I'd love for you to write in the comment section when you realize. I already saw some people saying, Kathy Claver said that her skin's been dry this whole time and she is not needing lotion. Feeling great. Somebody else was already posted they lost 2 pounds. There's people joining us from also My Hormone Masterclass, another program that we have right now. And the wins out of there from the water challenge is already coming in. Somebody lost 2 pounds. Somebody's lost 4 pounds. So win, no more extra dry skin. Awesome. All right, go ahead and start posting your wins there. Okay, in order to enter into the big giveaway tonight, you need to heart this video. So do that. And it's something that is on this counter that we're going to talk about tonight. That's what the big giveaway is. So we're going to talk about teas, okay? For those of you who haven't joined, please click the link to join the water challenge, because I talk about what are some beverages that count as water as well. And tea is something that I'd say yes to. But I do have some modifications to it, which is not all teas are created equal. So I want to do some education tonight and also share some of my own personal favorites. I am not sponsored by any tea company to actually talk about their teas. This is really just stuff I like. Sorry, I had to drink the water. Okay, so when you're talking teas, the kind of teas that generally count is green tea does count for me as water, specifically green tea, and specifically organic green tea, okay? And to me, as much as you possibly can, getting tea that is organic is really important. And also look where it's made. Definitely I would avoid buying teas that are made in China. Organic is definitely preferred for me, just because some teas can be grown in areas that have a lot of pesticide use or aren't heavily regulated to actually produce teas of good quality. Now, tea is great as a phytonutrient. It has tons of properties that are really amazing. I mean, including like antioxidants, there's cholesterol. Green tea specifically, I love. Yes, does green tea have caffeine? And the answer is yes. And green tea has caffeine, but it's not crazy high in caffeine. Some of your black teas, like the oolongs, teas have really much higher caffeine, closer to coffee. So I am specifically which teas are okay in this water challenge and which teas are great for overall health. I'm going to talk about green tea. And Corey's going to put a brand of green tea that I happen to have just ran out, so I don't have the box here. One of my favorite green tea brands is actually Numi, and they make an organic green tea called Gunpowder Green Tea. And Corey will put a link here below. And why I like green tea is that number one is that what I do with it is I do the first cup. And I love big mugs, and big mugs don't lie. See this? This is the size, almost the size of my head. Anyway, I love in the morning to get super hot water and make my cup of green tea. And then as I drink it, I actually refill the same cup with hot water throughout the day. So really, I'm talking about one green tea bag. So it's not a lot of caffeine. And even if you drink 2 cups of green tea, it's not much caffeine. The amount of caffeine in green tea is much lower compared to coffee. And here's the health benefits, okay? Why I love the health benefits is green tea is really high in a natural substance called EGCG. EGCG is wonderful. Those people in my hormone masterclass are learning right now that EGCG has wonderful properties to balance testosterone levels, okay? And so it's really helpful for some of these testosterone symptoms. Number 2, it's really great for blood sugar balance. And blood sugar, you guys know in the Transform Autoimmune program, that's one of our first huge modules. And a pillar of our program is you gotta get blood sugar control. So it's these high and low blood sugar swings that's actually triggering your autoimmunity, people. No one is telling people this. I am the only functional medicine doctor screaming from the top of my head about why it's not just about cutting sugar, it's about getting blood sugar balance throughout the day. And I call that blood sugar wave control, which people in our program master. Spent a couple of weeks doing this, right? People who are in the program. Anyway, green tea is a great way because EGCG is helpful in also blood sugar balance. It's really great for your liver as well. And we all know from the main program how important the liver is, not only in autoimmunity, but in hormone balance and in detoxification. These is huge. So I love drinking green tea, and green tea absolutely gets a pass for me, and especially organic green tea. So I do like Numi organic green tea. And I just basically use the same bag and drink it all day long. I love it. And I love warm beverages. Okay. And then what is another alternative to green tea? Kim asked. I love it. Those are your posting in here. But you're asking that, I'm going to talk about some tea other teas. So I am a huge fan of dandelion tea. Okay. Dandelion tea is freaking amazing. Okay. And those are people in my hormone mass class, if people in Transform Autoimmune know this. Why do I love dandelion tea? Well, first of all, dandelion, let's talk about, and what you guys are winning, what you are in the giveaway for tonight is we're giving away a variety pack of every single flavor of dandelion tea Ticino Company makes. And they're not sponsoring it. They're not paying me to give it away. I'm paying for it to give it away. And it's 6 boxes of these teas in all different flavors. So go ahead and heart, and you get entered into this. Anyway, so I love dandelion because dandelion as an herb, oh my gosh, so amazing. It's considered a prebiotic, meaning that it can, a lot of these greens with high fiber is prebiotic. What are prebiotics is they actually feed the good bacteria in your gut. When you feed the good bacteria in your gut, they actually grow and stay. So a lot of you taking probiotics and you're not actually eating a ton of fiber, green leafy fiber stuff that feed that bacteria, they only stay in there a couple days. So prebiotics are really important. A lot of these greens and cruciferous vegetables and high fiber greens are prebiotics. And chicory is one of them. Dandelion is another. So there's such a thing as chicory coffee, which has no caffeine, and it's a prebiotic. Dandelion, it's a prebiotic. It's also cruciferous. What it means is that cruciferous vegetables actually have a substance in them that actually naturally helps balance and clear hormones from your body. So what's better than having some roasted dandelion organic tea? Nothing. Okay. So this brand is Ticino. I've been loving this product. And there's so many flavors it comes in. Like this one is a dandelion organic coconut flavor. This one is mocha mint. Make sure you check all the ingredients because it does have other flavors in it, and make sure you're not allergic to anything in it. But these are freaking delicious. When they brew up, some of these flavors, like the mint tastes like a mint tea, and it's wonderful. Mint has additional properties to also help, like it's a digestive. It also helps your digestion. And dandelion is also considered a bitter, and bitters help with your digestion as well and helps you digest food. A lot of you that have digestion issues, okay? And let's see, some of these other flavors that we're talking about oh yeah, I like this one. This is the Dandelion Turmeric, okay? So turmeric, another awesome ingredient, and it's in this tea. So for me, this isn't just like tea, this is like medicinal food is what we're looking at. So when you're looking at turmeric, like turmeric is amazing for your liver, it's hormone balancing, it's blood sugar balancing, it's anti-inflammatory. What can you go wrong? Why not make a tea that has dandelion and turmeric in it? Right? No problem. So I honestly brew this up in the morning. It's fantastic. It's delicious. And there's also chicory in it, which is the prebiotic also I just finished talking about, okay? And it has organic ginger in there. So this is like really good shit, okay? So that's why tonight's giveaway is actually 6 variety packs, all six of their different flavors that are dandelion teas. But make sure if you're gonna order it, make sure you just check the ingredients, make sure you're not allergic to anything. But it's like literally a bundle of good stuff. So I love tea, right? Now, the other question that some people have asked me has been, what about sugar? Like, I want to sweeten my tea. I want to add this or that to my tea and all that stuff. So my thing is like, here's the deal. This is a water challenge, okay? The point here is to get as much water in as possible. And one of the things I talk about is definitely don't do anything that has sugar in it, any energy drinks, coffee, people put a ton of sugar and other things in it, right? Sugar, like if you start adding up some sugar, it really negates a lot of the effects of getting this water in. So what I'm going to tell you is that if you have these teas, what I recommend is try not to sweeten it and try to just taste the naturally unsweetened flavor of tea. It tastes really good. I'm from Asia, and in Asia, we don't really sweeten our teas. Whereas the British tradition of tea is they sweeten in cream teas. So that was never a big thing for me. But at the same time, if you wanted to sweeten it with a little bit of something, I would say organic stevia is fine. Okay, if you like it. The other thing that I recommend is a little bit of Manuka honey. Okay, and Manuka honey is amazing. You guys have heard all these health benefits with it, but honey is still sugar. But the Manuka honey, honey in general is a prebiotic, which means prebiotics feeds the good bacteria. Probiotics are the good bacteria, but you got to feed the good bacteria for them to stay. Simple, right? So anyway, Manuka honey has some great properties in it as a prebiotic, and it's actually been shown to be helpful in a slew of million gazillion things. However, honey there's still a lot of sugar in honey, so don't overuse it. A little bit goes a long way. But sometimes people will use it for a variety of health reasons, and I would say that maybe about 4 teaspoons a day would be a great amount for general health. I'm open for any questions about hot beverages here. I'm going to finish a couple of things on teas though, which is that a couple other companies that make really great teas. And I know that Traditional Medicinal is another company that makes really great teas. And you can get them in most health food stores and most natural food stores. What I like about some of these formulas is that you can take tea, these have no caffeine, and fit them to the mood or whatever is going on in the season. If it's cold and flu season, man, take Gypsy Cold Care, right? If you have sore throat, this throat coat, I freaking love this because I talk a lot for a living. And so my throat bothers me all the time. And it's got tons of throat soothing herbs in here. So I can add a link later to all these products. But this is the throat coat from Traditional Medicinal. And I sip on it like all morning when I have a little bit of a sore throat, and it's really helpful. Those are some other herbs. Organic India is another company that makes organic teas. They make this turmeric ginger. That's actually really good. So that's another option to help with your immune system. It doesn't have to be Ticino brand. I just happen to love Dandelion tea, but this particular tea is turmeric ginger. And when you actually, give me one second. Yeah, so when you look at the ingredients in this particular tea, it's made with organic turmeric, organic ginger, some cinnamon in there. Cinnamon's really great for blood sugar balancing. It's got black pepper. Black pepper helps the turmeric actually become medically active and usable. And it's got some little organic stevia in there. So this is just I'm just teaching you some of the things to look at on these labels and to understand why it's good. I like this for those reasons, is that there's a bunch of stuff in here that's really helpful for blood sugar, along with the turmeric and the ginger, which is really cool. All right. And then Tazo, I was going to point out, does make a lot of teas, and some of them are organic and some of them are not. This happens to be an organic one, and it's a chai. And that brings me to the question of, sometimes people are like, what about milk or creamers? Do they count? They don't count in the water challenge. You can put some creamer into your tea, but it doesn't count as part of the water challenge. And don't overdo it, people, okay? Because it's not a big old glass of creamer and some tea. You want a heck of a lot of that tea and maybe a little bit of creamer if you wanted it. But I personally, people who have a lot of issues with dairy, coconut products are great. There's a product called Nut Pod, which is, I love using nut pods as a creamer because it foams really well into my foamer, which you guys all know I love. I love my little foamer. I've had plenty of demonstrations on those videos. And now I want to dig in because there's a lot of you that have posted you want to learn more about Manuka. By the way, I've done like 2-hour-long interviews with the creator of Steen's Manuka Honey. Been a big fan of theirs for years. So I just want to go a little bit more about Manuka Honey. This is okay. So my morning water actually is warm water. I like warm water in the morning. I put a scoop of the Pro Collagen WB. I put about half a teaspoon of Manuka Honey in it and a squeeze of lemon. That's my go-to. That's my favorite combination of water in the morning. Now, why do Manuka honey? Don't overdo it, right? Like half a teaspoon or even a teaspoon in a big thing of water is all you need. Don't do boiling water, just warm water or hot water is fine, because you don't want to remove the beneficial bacteria and the antimicrobial properties of Manuka. So if you're going to drink water anyway and you want it flavored, why not use a product that actually fights bacteria in your gut and is filled with prebiotics to feed the good bacteria in your gut, right? Now, the problem is that not all Manuka honey is created equal, and I had to take a deep dive and learn a lot about it myself. And what I found was that, first of all, it's got to be raw. And the raw label doesn't mean anything. So a lot of companies claim it's raw, but it's not really raw. The other part of this is that with Manuka honey is that there is honey. It's the label Manuka is also very bastardized in the honey industry, in terms of the fact that there's a lot of countries that will make and export Manuka honey that really don't have the quality and the antimicrobial and health properties that we're looking about. And actually, Manuka honey that's out of New Zealand is of the highest quality. And if you are interested in why that's the case, it's that the New Zealand government actually has all these rules and regulations that they have to pass through that nobody else in the world has to do. So New Zealand Manuka honey really makes the biggest difference. I did a big, long interview about Manuka honey with Steen's. And to me, out of the New Zealand, they are the best, highest quality, and I love using them. And you'll understand why in some of the interviews that we've done with them. A couple things is that they, I'm a huge fan of theirs. And this morning they emailed me a water diary for all of you guys to use in this water challenge. So on top of the Facebook group, there's an announcement with a file to download the Steen's water diary. Download it. And when you download it, you're going to be qualified to win a UMF 20 Steen's Manuka Honey. And I'm going to talk about what does UMF mean really, is that UMF is actually the unit of, it's an antimicrobial factor. So how good is it at killing bacteria? So UMF 5 obviously is a everyday honey, is a lower number. This is what I use every day. Now, if I'm dealing with a particular infection like sinus, dental, or gut, I'm going to be using a UMF 20 or higher. It costs more because it works better, right? So this is what I do if I'm dealing with a dental infection, which I was dealing with just a couple months ago. I would actually put it in my water, and I would actually take a quarter teaspoon and chew it in my mouth 4 or 5 times a day. People have used it while they're dealing with infections as well in their gut. The amount of antimicrobial activity really justifies the amount of sugar that is in it. And the fact that it's raw and it's got pre and probiotic really gives this not just a pass, but I consider it a biohack. So I love Manuka honey. And you can definitely, there's a link actually. Steen's surprised me also. They're having one, there is something going on special on their website to actually support our 10-day water challenge right now. Click the link above or below and go over and check it out. It's something you don't want to miss. But definitely go to the top of this group and download the water, their water diary. That's a really great tool, and it's a beautiful job they did. I want to thank you to Steen's Honey for emailing me that this morning. Now, the other thing that I would love, if you're enjoying what I'm teaching about Manuka Honey, you can comment below. That'd be really great. Would love seeing what some of your feedback is. A lot of people in our program uses the Manuka Honey. I have a 5 or 10 for everyday use, UMF, and I use a UMF 20 for dealing with active infection. And it's incredible. I also use UMF 20 or above as a face mask. There's actually quite a lot of different uses for Manuka honey. If you check out the Steen's Manuka honey site, there's blogs and there's multiple different types of uses for it that you can check out. Really wonderful site. And I love Paul and Cheryl, the owners of Steen's Manuka honey. Now, next thing I was going to talk about is also something called shrubs. A lot of people, I actually love this particular company. It's called Shrub Farm, not sponsored by them. Okay. Shrub Farm. I'm going to put a link. What it is it's actually flavored, apple cider vinegar, with really some fun, dashing flavors. I would even say sexy flavors. This particular one is pineapple and sage. I want to thank Kristen, one of my alumni, for actually having me introduce me to this company. It's a local company out of Washington. And if you look at it, 1 tablespoon, which is quite a bit, which is all you need in a big old canister of hot or cold beverage to flavor it. And there's tons of flavors. It's only 25 calories and it's only 7-gram carbs. So for me, if you really love flavoring your water, this product is an incredible pass. 1 tablespoon right in your hot or cold water. Now, I can go on and on about the health benefits of apple cider vinegar, but I can tell you that it's really great as an antimicrobial, antifungal. It's really helpful for digestion. I can go on and on with this. So I love apple cider vinegar. Why not get a flavored one and use it in your hot or cold water, right? So this company is called Shrub Farm. I have found their variety and the quality to be the best. And it's also a local Bellingham, Washington company. I'm in Portland, Oregon. This is a Washington company. I love supporting small family-owned businesses like Shrub Farm and Steen's Manuka. So just something local, supporting small family businesses that are really helpful to add to your water and not just flavor it, but gives you tons of health benefits to boot. So was there anything about this you didn't love? So what I would love to do right now is if you loved, I loved all the comments here, and keep commenting, because every one of you that commented is entered to do a drawing, which we're about to run. Okay. We're going to be doing a drawing for the entire, it's a 6-pack of every single Dandelion tea that Ticino offers. It's a variety pack. The link we have put on the Amazon as well if you want to purchase it. I have it, and as you can see in my kitchen, I drink it every single day, as you can see. And so we're going to do a drawing right now. Somebody on this chat live tonight is going to win this variety pack. And I'm going to have Stacia go ahead and do the drawing right now. Drum roll, please. Who wants to win? Put me in for the drawing. Well, you already did with all your comments. I love it. The winner is Robbie O. Congratulations. Bravo, you're the winner of our Ticino tea pack, and someone from our team will be messaging you on Facebook Messenger to get your mailing information. And we're not sponsored. I am sending this to you. I'm paying for it because you know what? I love their teas, and I think it's a great option for getting more hot water in it. It doesn't just have to be cold water; it can be hot, 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 hot. Okay, I love it. Awesome. Are you guys enjoying all these great trainings? Great. So, what I would love to do is I'm going to just give you guys a heads up of what's coming up in the water challenge, everybody. In the water challenge, Steen's in their email also is donating a UMF 20 into this drawing. And what I'd love to do is everybody that downloads their water diary in the Facebook group, download it and then write done. You're going to be entered, and I'm going to be doing a drawing in a couple days to see who's the winner of this. Okay. And the rest of you that click the link, check it out. Steen's is doing something super special on their website just for us because we have a 10-day water challenge and they want to support us. So click the link and check out what's happening on their website right now. Anyway, tomorrow. All right, rest of the water challenge. We're coming towards the final lap of week 1. And tomorrow morning, Friday, I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in live between 8 and 10. It's a mystery of when. So you keep all your notifications on. Why? Because there is a super special challenge that's coming in for a super awesome prize. I'm going to be announcing at 8 to 10 a.m. Friday morning. Make sure all your notifications are on. Catch me live, and I'll be announcing what our Friday, Saturday, Sunday challenge is going to be. Anyway, thank you for playing full out. All of you in the Facebook group, all the alumni that have jumped in to share the 10-day water challenge. This is the first 10 days of our program, Transform Autoimmune. So the benefits was so huge and so transformative. Our alumni asked us to share it in the Facebook group. If at this time you're interested in more learning about a program, or you're interested in talking to us about Transform or our programs, Bootcamp or my Homo Masterclass, we're going to have a link here that you can just click to book a call with our team. We can help you and explain some of our different programs. If you want to learn more about us, go ahead and click the link and book a chat with our team. We have double the slots for the 10-day water challenge, so we can talk to as many people who want to talk to us about programs as possible. Feel free to do that if you want to learn more. Otherwise, enjoy the water challenge, play full out. I'm going to be seeing you guys. You meet in a room. We have a date tomorrow morning, Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. I'm announcing our next challenge that's coming up during the water challenge, your next opportunity to win. Thanks, everybody. Let's put something cool on. How about this?